The team of scientists stood in the futuristic laboratory, surrounded by sleek surfaces and glowing screens. They were dressed in lab coats and goggles, focused on their work and unaware of the potential consequences of their actions. They were working on a top-secret experiment that could change the course of history. The experiment involved a quantum computer that could perform calculations faster than any traditional computer. The scientists had spent years developing the technology, and they were now on the verge of a breakthrough. As they powered up the quantum computer, they noticed something strange happening. The computer started to emit a strange energy that seemed to be affecting the surrounding environment. The scientists tried to shut down the computer, but it was too late. Suddenly, they were transported to a parallel universe, one that was vastly different from their own. The laboratory was gone, replaced by a desolate wasteland. The sky was a sickly shade of green, and the air was thick with toxic fumes. The scientists were confused and disoriented, but they quickly realized that they needed to find a way back to their own universe. They began to explore their new surroundings, searching for any clues that could lead them back home. As they journeyed through the wasteland, they encountered strange creatures that seemed to be a mix of different animals. They were aggressive and dangerous, and the scientists had to use all their skills to survive. After days of wandering, they stumbled upon a group of survivors who had managed to adapt to the harsh environment. The survivors were initially suspicious of the scientists, but they eventually agreed to help them. The survivors had a theory about what had happened to the scientists. They believed that the quantum computer had created a paradox, causing the scientists to be transported to a parallel universe. They explained that the only way to reverse the paradox was to destroy the quantum computer. The scientists knew that destroying the computer would mean sacrificing years of work, but they realized that it was their only hope of returning home. They set out on a dangerous mission to find the computer and destroy it. After many close calls and near-death experiences, they finally reached the quantum computer. They set explosives around it and prepared to detonate them. But just as they were about to press the button, they were suddenly transported back to their own universe. They were relieved to be back home, but they were also haunted by the experience. They realized that their experiment had the potential to cause unimaginable harm, and they vowed to use their knowledge for the betterment of humanity. As they looked back on their journey, they realized that they had learned an important lesson. They had discovered that the power of science was not just about advancing technology, but about understanding the consequences of their actions.